Expired. Thank you very much. I recognize the gentleman from Illinois, Mr. Hultgren, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you both for being here. Sorry, I have a couple different committees going on at once, so sorry to be coming in a little bit late, but good to be here, and I appreciate you being here as well. A couple questions. NOAA's Next Generation Strategic Plan that was issued back in December of 2010 stated that one of the main objectives for achieving a long-term goal for climate adaptation and mitigation is improved scientific understanding of the changing climate system and its impacts. Specifically, it states international, national, state, and local efforts to limit greenhouse gases require reliable information to support emissions verifications as do efforts to track climate changes and mitigate impacts. This statement raises several red flags, I think, since it seems to be stating that NOAA will be conducting research to support the implementation of greenhouse gas emission reduction policies. H.R. 1 made the position of the House of Representatives very clear on greenhouse gas reduction policies. Therefore, it really must be concluded that this objective is a political one and not science-based. Furthermore, the U.S. is not a party to the Kyoto Protocol, the only international agreement aimed at reducing greenhouse gas emissions. For many people, the stated goal is at the heart of the concern about NOAA's proposal, that this service will be driven by a political agenda and not a scientific research needs. Question, sorry for the long preface here, but what guarantees can you give to this committee that the climate service will not be used to promote such policies that have not been passed by Congress nor signed into law by the President?
Congressman, thanks for that question. Our proposed reorganization has nothing to do with cap and trade. It's not regulatory. It is not advocacy. Our mission is to provide scientific information and to translate that information into usable data, usable products, like weather outlooks, like hurricane forecasts, like drought outlooks, to take that information and provide it to the American public, to the private sector, to state and local managers, so that they in turn can use that information to make the best decisions. We don't advocate, we provide information.
How do we make sure that that continues, that it doesn't shift? It does sound like from the statements that we've heard that there is some shift going more towards the political side and less towards science-based. And what guarantees are in place to make sure that, as you state, the intention is to be all science-based, no political agenda? What guarantees are there? What precautionary steps are being taken to make sure that that actually occurs?
Congressman, one of the benefits of the proposed reorganization is that it has greater transparency in terms of how taxpayer dollars are spent. You can look at our budgets and see exactly where the money goes, and I believe that that is one of the kinds of checks and balances that is appropriate. I reiterate that we are providing information so that others can make decisions.
Switching gears a little bit here, Dr. Lubchenco, you've repeatedly emphasized that climate service proposal would strengthen science within NOAA, and that the proposed focus on climate services will not detract from the quality or focus of science that NOAA conducts. With that in mind, help me understand the process through which climate service budget and planning is developed. What line office within NOAA has led this effort? And then just wondering, too, is the Office of Atmospheric Research, which is responsible for delivering the science foundation that NOAA depends on, are they involved in this, delivering this, or if you can just help me understand the structure?
Sure, Congressman. We currently have science in multiple line offices within NOAA, and this proposal to do a reorganization and create a new climate service line office benefited from extensive input from all parts of NOAA, as well as extensive consultation outside. It was an idea that was initially proposed in the late 90s, and that my predecessor, Admiral Lautenbacher, in the Bush administration said this is an idea we should pursue, a line office for climate services. When I came on board, I thought that was exactly what we needed, and we have proceeded in a very deliberate and consultative fashion to work through the different options and give the proposal to Congress that we are bringing.
What line office within NOAA has led the effort?
No single line office. It has been an all NOAA effort. The office, the OAR, that is our lead for science, has been an active participant. So too have the other line offices, the Weather Service, Fisheries, Ocean Services, our Satellite Division. Each of those has participated very actively in this proposal.
Thank you. I see my time is up. I yield.